Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are staying safe and I hope you are having a wonderful day today. In today's update, we'll quickly go through where things currently stand with the $2,000 stimulus check. A lot is going on now in Congress. The new Congress, the 117th Congress, got confirmed yesterday. And guess what? House Speaker Nancy Pelosi got the votes. So House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will remain the Speaker of the House. She got the votes yesterday to remain the Speaker of the House as the 117th Congress was confirmed. So in today's update, we'll quickly dissect the new details, the very important details that you deserve to know about the $2,000 stimulus, the unemployment benefits, and when the $600 payments will be arriving, and also when the $300 weekly payments will hit the account for millions of Americans. So right now, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi gave a speech, and we're going to quickly go through what she said about the stimulus in her acceptance speech. So she got voted as the House Speaker again, like I mentioned, and she basically gave a speech that that shows her acceptance or her appreciation for being voted as the House Speaker. And this is what she said on the stimulus. She said, 2 weeks ago, we passed an emergency relief package to crush the virus and put money in the pockets of workers and families, which is now the law. But we must do more to recognize our heroes. Let us thank our heroes, our healthcare workers, our first responders, our police and fire, whom we have denied support by denying help to state and local government, our transportation, sanitation, food and social workers, and our teachers. They make our lives possible at the state and local level and will facilitate the distribution of the vaccine in a fair and equitable manner. We owe them more. So House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is basically stating here that the help for states and local government, so the funding for states and local government that was not included in the stimulus package, needs to happen. From what she's saying here, we owe them more. So she said basically that we have denied them support by not giving the state and local government funding. So just understand something, more stimulus will likely happen because the package that we saw, the $900 billion package, did not include the funding to for states and local government. And also, this was a way to compromise because the Republicans did not get the liability protections that they demanded. But right now, we're seeing some big news on the $2,000 stimulus check, and I believe you deserve to know what exactly is going on right now. So here's the deal. According to a survey, this was published by Yahoo News through Business Insider. So this survey shows that nearly half of Americans blame Republicans and Mitch McConnell for the $2,000 stimulus check. So 50% of Americans basically are blaming Republicans and Mitch McConnell. And then 32% of Americans are blaming the Democrats and Nancy Pelosi for the lack of the $2,000 checks, according to this new poll. So I want to know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Who do you think should be held responsible for the $2,000 checks? In case you haven't been following, let me catch you up to speed. Here's a tweet from Chuck Schumer, the Senate Minority Leader. This is what he said, and he's a top Democrat. He said last couple of days, he said, I just took to the floor again to demand a vote on $2,000 survival checks. Senator John Thune, so John Thune is a Republican from South Dakota, objected. Then Bernie Sanders, according to him, again demanded a vote on the $2,000 checks, and then on Senator McConnell's own bill. So remember, Mitch McConnell blocked a unanimous vote on this very $2,000 stimulus check sometime a few days ago, and then Bernie Sanders brought up these $2,000 checks again, and this was blocked. And then he also asked for the Senate to vote on Mitch McConnell's own bill because Mitch McConnell countered with a $2,000 stimulus check bill and Section 230, including another provision for election integrity. So right now, Bernie Sanders brought that up and said, let's vote on Mitch McConnell's own bill. And guess what happened? Another Republican lawmaker objected to that. So he did say that the Democrats will not stop fighting. So there's something going on right now. This $2,000 checks are not over. And from this survey that was seen, this is very critical because the election will be happening in Georgia here soon. And Mitch McConnell is facing a whole lot of pressure right now, amongst other things that are going on in Congress. But according to this report, Nearly half of Americans believe that Republicans in Congress and Mitch McConnell was to blame for the inability to pass the $2,000 stimulus checks. So this is very, very interesting. When you got 50% of people who were surveyed thinking this way, this is something of concern, and this should actually concern Mitch McConnell, if you ask me. But I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who do you think should be blamed? And then you have another report here that shows that the House lawmakers voted in favor of bumping the bumping the checks from $600 to $2,000. Yes. So last Monday, we did see that the House passed the $2,000 standalone stimulus check bill, which is right now on Mitch McConnell's desk. But Mitch does not want to bring this to the Senate floor to have a vote on it. He's blocked every attempt to vote on this standalone bill. So this is very interesting, and this is something that, as we get into this new week with the new Congress, we're likely going to see more push because the Democrats are not giving up on this $2,000 stimulus check. Now, the other interesting thing, before we get into that, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, please subscribe now to avoid missing out on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness and success. And one more thing, if you support the $2,000 checks to the people, be sure to smash the like button now and share this video to help other people find it quicker. So let's quickly dive into the other interesting thing in this report. So right now we're seeing reports that Joe Biden has promised the third stimulus check, but will it happen? So what are the possibilities of the next stimulus checks? So from the third stimulus from Joe Biden to happen. So this report from Newsweek kind of dissects some of the things that has happened lately with the $600 checks and the $2,000 checks, and going through the likelihood of a third stimulus package from Joe Biden. According to this report, this month, a new Congress will convene and Biden is expected to be inaugurated on January 20th. The incoming president has called the $600 checks a down payment and said he would soon bring more direct payments to Americans struggling under the worsening pandemic. So right now, it does appear that there's some hope for a third stimulus check. So the third stimulus check, this is not the $2,000 checks. So Joe Biden, according to this report from Newsweek, has expressed that the $600 payment is not direct payment is not enough. These are just down payments that will help people get started with dealing with this pandemic. But right now, he's saying that he would soon bring more direct payments to the American people. So looks like I said, it's not over yet. Looks like we're going to see more money coming in here soon to help the people out. But I want to know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Do you think there will be a third stimulus check? Do you think stimulus check number 3 is coming? Do you think Joe Biden will give more stimulus? I want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. So this is very interesting too. On who is getting the stimulus check. So there's been some big question on who will get the $600 payment. And right now, many people are confused. I've seen some comments in the comment section below. This stimulus check will not go to certain people, and we'll talk about those people here real quick. So if you have a child or dependent who is 17 years old, they will not be included in the $600 payment, just to make that clear. Then if you have adult dependents, from college students to seniors, they will not be getting the $600 checks according to the Tax Foundation. And single people who are earning over $87,000 will not be getting the $600 direct payments. And then if you are married and you earn jointly $174,000, you will not be getting the $600 stimulus check. So I hope this clarifies all the questions that people have had on who gets the $600 payments. So these payments are already hitting the bank accounts, and they have already started mailing these checks to the people. Now, when it comes to the $300 unemployment benefits, some states began paying on Sunday. States like New York, states like California have said that they will start paying this week. But the interesting thing with California is that right now the report we're seeing is that Californians are waiting for their unemployment benefits because there are most accounts have been frozen due to fear of fraud. So the California Employment Development Department has frozen the accounts of numerous people relying on unemployment benefits, according to Newsweek, and this is as a result of fraud issues. So the concern over fraud has led to freezing of accounts. So So if you find your account frozen and you live in the state of California, this is possibly why. But those unemployment benefits should be going out starting this week. They started on Sunday, but they should be going out starting this week. I'm talking about a $300 weekly payment. So if you qualify or if you're eligible for those payments, you just have to have more patience. Those payments will hit depending on your state. They will hit your bank account. So just hang on and watch for that bank alert. But right now, we're seeing reports that the $2,000 checks are something that most Americans are pushing for, and hopefully lawmakers will be paying attention to these surveys and these reports that are calling for $2,000 stimulus checks. But before you leave, I just want to know your thoughts about these update in the comment section below. Do you think the checks are going to come in at $2,000? I want to hear your thoughts about that. And also, if you are looking for some extra ways to make some extra money from the comfort of your home, be sure to check out the video on the left for the helpful and exclusive ways to do so during this period. And if you are looking to boost your credit score or increase your credit limit, check out the video on the right. Stay safe and thank you for watching. See you in the next update.